What happened on July the 3rd, 2022 at Silverstone, British Grand Prix? I'm sure you're thinking about the rice and beans you ate that day, or what time you went to the toilet. Trust me, that's not what I'm talking about. What really happened on that day? Hello world, welcome to the channel. Well, in case you have a hard time remembering, here it is. That looked dangerous. But then, a few hours afterwards, Zhou Guanyu took to his Twitter account and posted his caption with a picture of himself smiling. Okay, all clear. Halo saved me today. Thanks everyone for your kind messages. You ask yourself, what's an Halo and how did it save him? Google, and it automatically brings up Halo series. And you're like, no, this is not what I mean. I'm not talking about Master Chief. If I was talking about and then a page pops up and says, what is the Halo in Formula 1? And it goes, the Halo device is a curved crash protection device that has been fitted on the top of a Formula 1 car above the driver's head. The Halo device was first introduced in 2016 and was brought into F1 to shield drivers from debris flying during an accident or when the car turns upside down, which it did. Now time for the boring part. The construction. The system consists of a bar that surrounds the driver's head and is connected by 3 points to the vehicle frame. The Halo is made of titanium and weighed around 7 kilograms, that's 15 pounds, in the version presented in 2016, then rose to 9 kilograms, that's 20 pounds, in 2017. Now, the system is not developed by the teams, but is manufactured by 3 approved external manufacturers chosen by the FIA and has the same specification for all vehicles. In a simulation that was performed by the FIA using the data of 40 re-incidents, the use of the system led to a 17% theoretical increase in the survival rate of the driver. Now that was a lot, trust me, that's a lot. Then you ask yourself, is this the first time the Halo has been involved in an incident in the Formula 1 racing sport? But given the fact that F1 is an high-risk sport involving a lot of crashes every year, you think for a fact this can't be the first time. Or is it? Well, according to Wikipedia, despite initial criticism, the Halo was praised by the community following an incident where the Halo was struck by another car won in the Formula 2 race at Spain, where Tadachuke Makino's Halo was landed on by fellow Japanese driver Nerei Fukuzumi's car, and won in the Belgian Grand Prix, where Charles Leclerc's Halo was struck by Fernando Alonso's airborne McLaren, with both of their Halos showing visible damage from the impact. Both Makino and Leclerc credited the Halo for possibly saving their lives, and Mercedes team principal Toto Wolff, who had criticized the Halo earlier in the season, said that saving Leclerc from injury made the Halo worth it, despite its terrible aesthetics. The Halo was created with saving the life of Alex Peroni after his vehicle became airborne and crashed during a Formula 3 event at Monza on 7 September 2019. It also played a critical role in protecting Romeo Grosjean at the 2020 Bahrain Grand Prix, where, after hitting Daniel Kvyat's car, it crashed into the barriers head-on. The car split the crash barrier, allowing the car to slip through in between and splitting off the back of the car from the safety cell. The Halo deflected the upper section of the barrier, protecting Grosjean's head from the impact. Despite the initial concern over drivers being unable to evacuate quickly due to the Halo, Grosjean was able to climb out largely unassisted, despite the car catching fire upon impact with the barrier. He emerged from the flames with burns on his hands and ankles. I wasn't for the halo some years ago, but I think it's the greatest thing that we've brought to Formula One. And without it, I wouldn't be able to speak with you today, Grosjean said. Now, in a similar pre-halo accident at the 1974 United States Grand Prix, driver Helmut Koenig was decapitated. A sad day in Formula One history. Well, at the 2021 Italian Grand Prix, Max Verstappen and Lewis Hamilton collided. Verstappen's wheel landed on the halo, protecting Hamilton's head, with Hamilton later saying, "It saved my neck." Well, just this Sunday, at the 2022 British Grand Prix, Zhou Guanyu said the halo saved his life after his Alfa Romeo flipped over, spun, and careened over the tire barrier. Well, one can only hope that the halo keeps saving lives, because if it doesn't, what's the future of the sport? Thanks for watching. More to come. Edrico out.